Alright, so as I was looking around on the internet like I normally do, I was able to find some really cool stuff, and this in particular is from the live action Sailor Moon. And I know not too many people know about it, or not too many people ever looked into it, but it was actually pretty good. And I know it did pretty well in Japan, but it only got like two kinda figure lines, and of all the girls too, which is good. And one of them was a gachapon, the little crank, not the crane, not the little crank machines. And these figures, which I believe these are the figures with like a candy or something. Oh, before I go on, quick disclaimer: I am not going to be opening these up. These are for my collection, and these are brand new. These are still sealed and everything, so I'm not going to be opening them. So sorry if you expected an unboxing or something. I do, however, have one loose coming. I ordered it a little while ago, so hopefully it shows up sometime soon. That one doesn't have any box, so it was way cheaper. I was lucky to able to buy the whole set complete and all, brand new. The seal is still intact and everything, which is good. And I do believe these had candy and stuff like that. These are kind of like in the realm of like trading figures because it has like a candy with it, I believe, and the figure itself does come in parts, like three little parts. You just clip them all together. And so, with that being said, let me go on with the figures. So, yeah, so I was just looking around the internet one day, and I saw these come up, and I was like, oh, I gotta grab that. I've been wanting this complete set, just because they've only had two, the Gashapon and then this one. This one's a little bit harder to get. I have seen them open, I have seen them loose, and then it's kind of harder to come by ones that are still fully sealed. I don't know why it's not wanting to focus today. There we go. And so when they're fully sealed like this, you can see that it has the little pull tab. So you just pull that to rip it open so it pops open easier. But if you do that, then you completely destroy the side of the box, the image on the side, which kind of sucks because all the boxes are color like gradient matched to match whichever Sailor Scout, like Sailor Mars right here, and you can see the logo, Pretty Guardian, side of the box, Toho, yeah, Toho Company. Oh, Toei Company, my bad. Toei Company, Sailor Scout on the side, and then careful choking hazard, more stuff, and then on the back it says, collect the whole series, have all to choose from, and then it's really nice because we have the picture of the Sailor Scout from the live action, then they have the figure on the side, and the figure is modeled after them, so that's why you can see the faces, but the faces on the figures are not as good as they look like in the pictures. Of course, they do look a little derpy, but I think it's okay. I think it's funny, and these ones are gonna be in the box except for the one extra one if I do get the extra one to show up anytime soon. And so I believe, like I said, I believe this is the expiration date on the bottom or something. Not 100% sure on that one. Been too lazy to look anything else up. Um, and I've always kind of liked Sailor Mercury. Even though I always see her stuff like the last one to get picked for some reason, but I've always liked it, especially with this box, like this nice like gradient, like hues of like blue and stuff. Look really nice, and it just kind of sucks because it's like I always end up seeing her, But I mean, I've got a problem with it, but I think it looks really good. Collection two. Yeah, number two out of the five set. Yeah, okay. To get, next to them side to side like this. I'm still trying to get a good spot to display these in my case somewhere. So hopefully I make room sooner or later to have them all lined up in the back. And so here we got Sailor Jupiter. One of the things that's hard to look up for in this show, unless you put like live action or stuff like that, is since this one's called Sailor Moon Pretty Guardian, it kind of gets pushed to the side for Pretty Guardian Crystal, which is the new one. And so when I'm looking up stuff, it's harder because I have to like try to specify more stuff and get more into details, or sometimes even put the names of the actual actresses' names and stuff. I don't remember their names off the top of my head. I just Google it every single time. It just makes it easier. And I think the movie is also still on YouTube, one of the translations or whatever, and it's pretty funny, especially when I forgot which one it was, but when they're in the not school, when they're in the hospital, the hospital scene, the translation, everything is like just so is so bad, but I think it's funny. Here we go. So yeah, you can see with this one, like it's kind of close with the with how they did her, how they made her look, anyways. But I do love how they actually took the time out and color matched everything, whichever character was in the thing at the time. And of course, the last one, everyone's favorite. And so she, by far, is the most dynamic figure, I think, because of like the colors and the style and everything. Because the other ones are kind of almost like the same mold, same moldish kind of, you know. Instead of making various different molds, it's just kind of one mold for all of them. But this is something that I've wanted, and since they don't have, since they really didn't have any figures for them, this one and the Gachapon was it. So I was like, this is a lot more nicer because you get an actual box versus just a little Gachapon little Easter egg looking thing. So, and then on top of that, to find one that's complete, fully sealed, the boxes are in really good condition. There's like little dings here and there, but nothing super major, or crazy, or like water damage or anything like that. Because these are a bit old. I think the box says 2004. Yeah, right there at the bottom. So we're looking. Oops, don't do. We are talking 2004. So it's a good amount of time. It's a good amount of time now. To think about a show this old, and it did really well, but it didn't last very long. It wasn't. It wasn't. They didn't do a whole lot of seasons, and they did have the movie as well. And that's the one I watched first, was the movie, to see if I liked it, and it was easy to find because it was on YouTube, so that made it even easier. And so yeah, to have these, I was really excited to get them. A little bit disappointed because I thought they were going to be a little bit bigger of a figure. I didn't realize how tiny they were. I probably should have looked more into the size, or get a reference of the size of the boxes before I just went buying stuff left and right. But overall, at the end, I'm super happy I was able to get the complete set in one go, fully sealed and everything. The boxes look amazing, and I want to display them like this and have all of them together, or maybe like get them to like stack on top or something. But I do want to have them together like this, and then have them with my new, because I have the complete set for the Bandai animation color SH Figure Arts, I believe. Sailor Moon, all five, the whole five original girls. Anyways, I know they came out later on with the other like five girls to have like a complete set, but I have the original, these five, from the Bandai set as well. So I think that'd be cool to have all of them together. The newest, one of the more newer figures with a little bit more of an older figure that's from the live action that isn't as talked about, or as up there that you would think it would be. I mean, I really like the show. When I tell people this is the Sailor Moon that I like, they're like, "What the heck? I didn't know there was a live action one." Even at the convention I went to, the lady was surprised that I told her I have the whole set of the figures, and the lady was like, "Oh, I didn't know that they had figures for them." And I was like, "Yeah, they only made two." And I was been trying to get this one for a good minute. But anyways, happy to have these all in a nice set. They showed up great. Super happy to finally make room for them and move stuff around and get them in a nice little spot, nice display spot for them. And so that's all I got for today. So yeah, thanks for watching.